If April 15th is marked at all on your calendar, it's probably not marked with balloons and hearts.
That's because Monday is tax day, when both your state and federal income tax returns are due. Good evening and welcome to Cronkite News on Arizona PBS. I'm Gabriella Becerra.
And I'm Austin Bundy. Thank you for joining us. Filing may not be a happy experience for most, but it may not be as painful this year as some had feared.
Cronkite News reporter Junious explains from our Washington bureau.
As if taxes isn't already bad enough, experts this year were expecting the worst. Tax filers were grappling with their first full year under the new tax law. A government shutdown hit just as tax season was heating up. But what could have been the perfect storm has shaped up as anything but, says Pete Sepp, president of National Taxpayers Union.
Tax refunds appear to be processed at this point in a relatively timely manner compared to other seasons, and interestingly, they are almost the exact same average amount as the previous filing season.
Christine Freeland, president of National Society of Accountants in Arizona, agrees.
Refunds are in the normal time range. They tell you anywhere from 7 days to 21 days, and once in a while somebody doesn't get theirs as quickly, and it's usually because they're involved in earned income credit.
Statistics from the Internal Revenue Service show that the number of returns filed at the end of March is down just slightly, 1.4%, from the end of March last year. The big changes are in the number of people going to the IRS website for help, up 10% this year, and the actual refunds are down by $6 billion, from $212 billion last year to $206 billion this year. The average refund is just down $20 to $2,873. Sepp says the IRS may have helped taxpayers' uncertainty over the new law.
Once the government reopened and tax season began, the rate of filing was slightly smaller in this season compared to the last one. Americans were still trying to figure out some of the ins and outs of the new tax law.
But he also points out that more Americans are filing for an extension beyond Monday's deadline.
It is important to point out that more Americans are filing for extensions than normal to prepare their returns.
If granted an extension, taxpayers will have an additional 6 months to file their tax returns, making their new deadline October 15th. In Washington, Junious, Cronkite News.